Good day or good evening, whatever time it is where you're watching this video. I'm back here at my tiny table. And the messages that I was hearing as I was setting up for today's reading was that sometimes things are actually that easy for you. Sometimes it is so easy and it's so blatantly right in front of you that you miss it because you're expecting some kind of fight. You're expecting it to be a lot harder, but what you're not understanding is that you're on a much higher level now. And so what seems to be something that you would have difficulty in the past with, it's actually that easy for you now. It's kind of that vibe of you've been looking everywhere for something, an item of yours. And the minute you stop and you're like, man, I would love to use that as soon as I find it. And it's just as easy as looking over and your eyes going right to it. It's that kind of vibe. And then you're left questioning it too. You're like, man, was it really that easy right now? How was it that easy that I've been missing it this whole time? It was right there in front of me and I just kept missing it. I set up 4 piles of cards as instructed by my guides for this video. I shuffled them, I stopped when they told me to stop, and I placed them where they wanted them. And so let's go ahead and draw from the tops of these piles and see what else wants to come out for you in this day. Let's go ahead and start with a few messages of the cosmos. You could use some self-care time, like now. Schedule it in. Check in with your body and release any tension you were carrying. So right off the bat, you're being asked to take this time to take care of yourself. Because the more you take care of yourself, the more you're going to realize that things are coming easier for you. And the reason why they're easier for you now is because your frequencies have upgraded. And they want you to use this time as a time to rest yourself. And to release any tensions from before. From when things were difficult. From when you did have to put up a little bit of a fight and a struggle. Those struggles are gone now. Spirit's saying to take some time to sit down, roll out your shoulders, shake out your hands. And release any of that tension that's residual that you're carrying, trying to carry it over. And Spirit's literally just asking you to set that tension down because it no longer serves you anymore. Just release. Release any of that tension. We've got the Mountain. And we've got the Shaman. And what the self-care is talking about here with the Mountain and the Shaman coming out, this Mountain card depicts somebody who is at the center of the mountain. And no matter how high those mountain peaks are, the fact that it's not getting to the highest peak, but it's going within that mountain is where you're going to find those gems, where you're going to find the treasures. And within the Shaman, there's 3 different aspects of the initiation of the Shaman. There's the studying, there's the healing, and then there is the gateways to the other worlds. And I really feel with these cards here, it is speaking of the time of the Shaman's healing process. With taking the self-care that is needed in order to further yourself within the walk of the Shaman. And that brings my mind's eye back to this mountain and the person standing right in the middle of the center of the mountain. Through this healing, the Shaman can then open these gateways to other worlds. Just like this person here who is not any longer trying to reach the peak of the mountain. They found a different pathway to go within the mountain itself. And I really feel this is what you are doing here. And here is that vibe of, was it really that easy? And it's Spirit saying, yes, it truly was. It truly is. It's not about the climb to the top of the peak of the mountain. It's about the descent into the middle of it. I feel that you have been sitting there for a long time and struggling with the fact that you were inside this mountain and you were trying to get up to the top of it because that's what you thought you needed to do. But then in an instant, you looked around you and you saw all these gems around you. This is very storybook vibes as well. And you're seeing all the treasures around you. And you're like, holy cow. This is actually like the meaning of all this. It's coming easier and easier now. It's okay for it to be easy for me now. Because even in the depiction of the card, you got the hand here, you've got the diamond here. You found those gems, and you're like, holy cow. They're all around me. I've been looking so hard for them, and yet they were sitting right in front of me the whole time. Let's go ahead and see what a couple of these have to say. Come to the edge. And building blocks. This come to the edge card reminds me a lot of the Fool in the tarot deck. It's the Fool's journey. And the Fool's journey is the building blocks that got you to where you're at in this day. And it's quite interesting that the little man here in the mountain is right there at the edge of the mountain, the hole in the mountain looking outwards. It's very much reminiscing with that Fool energy. And that's the feeling that you have gotten with this epiphany that, yeah, things are truly coming that easily now. And even in this depiction where she's standing here on top of all the building blocks, it's almost as if she's looking outwards, kind of gazing over all the land before her. So we've got a Fool's journey here for sure. I'll go ahead and reorganize these a little bit because we're at the tiny table today. I feel like there's a couple more that want to come out here. We've got community. And we've got chop wood. I'm hearing that no matter how deserted the lands around you are, you always have a community around you. And this may not only be speaking of physical community, but community with spirit. You know that no matter how physically alone you are never truly, truly alone. And this also helps you with the day-to-day tasks. The day-to-day physical things that need to be done. Whether it be something as simple as doing the chores around your home or going to your 3D job. Because sometimes when you reach a certain spiritual level, you often do feel very alone. I apologize for the noise outside. Because you could be surrounded by other people who are all on their other different paths, you know. They're not on the same level as you. And that can feel very isolating, even if you are out and about with other physical people around you. But you know damn well you ain't actually alone. I'm hearing there's one more from here. We've got TikTok. For some reason, you feel like you might be running out of time, when in fact you're not. Time is actually on your side here in this situation. There's a feeling of racing against the clock, but you're not quite understanding why you feel like you're racing against the clock, because you very well know that time is not linear. But there's definitely this feeling of restlessness, of the fact that at this time there's a little bit of a pullback and an opportunity for you to rest, but you feel like if you do that, you're going to be missing out. It's like a kind of like a FOMO effect. And this is just Spirit's way of showing up and letting you know that this space and time for you to be able to take a breath is here for a reason, and that it is okay for you to do so. You've got the Three of Wands. It's a time of preparation. It's a time to have the foresight of what's to come. It's a time for the expansion to be able to form, I'm hearing. So do not feel like you are racing against the clock here. This is a time for planning, to take a breath, just like he's standing on the cliff's edge here, to take a breath and take it all in, so that you can have a clearer picture and a foresight for what is to come. Because with these shamanistic healings that you are doing upon yourself, clarity is going to come very easy for you. The minute you just give in to the rest, give in to what your body is telling you that it needs, taking that deep breath. The Queen of Cups. Having compassion for yourself. Getting yourself to that calm state of mind so that you can be nurturing for yourself at this time, and so that you can have that emotional stability that is needed for this preparation period, so that you can get in tune with your intuition about the next steps that are needed to be taken. Having that balance there with the Temperance, working in harmony with the energies within, and having patience for yourself at this time as well, at this time of rest and rejuvenation for you. Knowing that you have a purpose, finding your meaning here within the mountain, and looking around at all the glorious things that you stumbled upon, is what I heard. This is your time to get the sure footing, to get that stable footing, whether your foot be in the water or on the land. This is not a time of pullback. This is a time for your body to catch up to the frequencies that you have recently instilled within yourself. So give your body, give your mentee the time to be able to catch up with where you're at spiritually. I love you so much. Thank you for sharing your energy with me and the collective in this day. And I'll go ahead and end this one here. I love you. Bye.